What's up, everybody? It's TCG Man with TCG United here. Not sure exactly what you can see back here because, as you know, when you record like this, it has a mirroring effect, so you can't actually have the screen up where you're recording. But welcome back. I did take a little hiatus. I've been gone for a while. I started doing this for a couple months, and then I kind of got off of it after I kind of learned what I felt like I needed to learn. I went and spent some time with my family for the holidays. Got through December and January, and now we're into February, and it's time to get back. It's time to start posting our daily videos again. It's time to start giving y'all the content y'all want, and this time we're going to be doing a lot less card openings and a lot more investment videos. I'm going to do a new series. It's going to be called Long-Term Ducats. Get the long-term ducats, which is just long-term cash flow, long-term money, 5-year plan. Okay, my 5-year plan, and that's what we're going to be going through on each set. We're going to go through. I'm only interested right now in Sword and Shield sets. Anything older than that, the price, in my opinion, has went up too high already. And as you can see on my screen, we're going for the worst first, at least what everybody thinks is the worst, which is Battle Styles. In my opinion, you might not love the cards, but as we look at this, I think you're going to understand why it's a very smart investment, and you need to invest now if you have the money. That's my opinion. There's no guarantees on this. Take my word if you want to, or don't. Like I said, I can't promise you anything, but this is what I'm going to do with my money. And I think it's a great plan, obviously. I would do it. So let's get into it. Battle Styles from Sword and Shields. It's the worst set. I'm going to be using PokeWizard.com and TCG Player. I do use eBay and some other stuff, but as far as user-friendly and making these videos, it's very easy to use these two sites. You can see what you want to see and what you need to get to. I'm going to show you how to get to it. I'm going to show you how to break this stuff down because I want to share my knowledge. What's the point in having knowledge if you don't share it? I've learned a lot over the past few months, watching other people, digging in myself. I don't take other people's advice just off a whim. I go and do my own research, and I suggest that you do the same. So I use PokeWizards. I think it's a great place to see everything. You have home, search, you can see all the sets that have ever been out, and it gives you a breakdown of how they're doing. Right now, they have this at $564.71 for the complete set. If you back out right here and you go in here, you can see every single set that Pokemon has ever put out as far as this is the English versions, right? They even show the promo cards, what the promo cards are worth. You got your Crown Zenith that's running at $1,199, right at $1,200. It's down 18%. Your Silver Tempest, that's your Trainer Gallery. Lost Origins, your Trainer Gallery. You got your McDonald's promos that they came out with. Pokemon Go, Astral Radiance are running at $813. The Trainer Gallery's up a bit on that. Brilliant Stars, you see, is only worth $660 total value. There's some big cards in there that hold that deck, that setup, but it doesn't have a lot of overall value. Fusion Strike, worth more than Brilliant Stars. Evolving Skies, obviously, the big whammer, $2,400. I wouldn't invest in that right now, honestly. This has went up too much already, and I just don't. It's only going to go up so much more. It could be in 5 or 6 years from now. It might be $1,000 set. I'm not looking to spend that much money. I'm talking about to people with small budgets. You got $150. You got $300. You don't have $3,000 to put into a case, or $1,500 or whatever it's going to cost you to do that. You got $100 you want to buy one box, or you got $500-600 and you want to try to get one case. One case is where you want to be at. If you can get a case, the plan I'm talking about is going to work, because the cases are where to invest. But if you can just buy one box of this, you could double your money off of it in 5 years, in my opinion. So everybody's talking about Chilling Range. We will do a video on it. $1,417.27. That's how much the overall card value is there. That's amazing, and that's why that was a sleeper. A lot of people didn't like that, but it's pretty good. So you're looking here, Battle Styles, $565.35. And if you look back there at Brilliant Stars, it was not worth much more. Not worth much more at all. Brilliant Stars was running at 660. Battle Styles 565. It's right behind it. Shining Fates is worth less. People just like the shiny cards, but it's worth less. Vivid Voltage, way less. Champion's Path, it's got, what, 2 cards in it that's worth a crap. Darkness Ablaze, it's bad. I'm going to do a video on Darkness Ablaze, and I'm going to give you my opinion on whether I think you should buy it, because the booster boxes are cheap. Rebel Clash, again, pretty low. But what we're going to do is we're going to compare Battle Styles to something that's 5 years old that holds the same value Battle Styles does. And that's how I'm going to show you what this can be worth. So let's go in here and look up Battle Styles, right? We're going to look up Battle Styles, and we're going to look up what a booster box is worth right now. Pull up our Battle Styles here. And we are going to be looking at the Guardian booster box. I want y'all to see exactly what I'm doing here. So you go to TCG Player, you look at the booster boxes, 109.15. The median price is 108.69. Look at this booster box over the last 3 months. It went from the low 90s, mid to low 90s. It went down all the way into the mid 80s. And now it's at 108.69 average price. In the last month, it has literally went up $10. 10% increase in the last month on this box. The stock is thinning. It's running out. Okay, there's not that much left of it. Will they do a reprint on it? Honestly, I don't think so, because it's fairly old. It's past Chilling Reign, number 1, and it wasn't a very popular set, number 2. They don't really want to pump out stuff that isn't, that they don't feel like people will buy. I think they know that Chilling Reign is hot right now and the value's pumping up a lot on it. Everybody knows that there's anybody that's paying attention knows that there's no printing going on right now. They come out with Crown Zenith, and they didn't put any extra stuff in them. They literally put nothing but Crown Zenith packs in these things. There's no Chilling Reign, there's no Evolving Sky, Brilliant Star, nothing in there. It's just that. Just Crown Zenith. That's it. So this here, and the reason I'm picking this is because it's a good price right now. 109.15. It's already going up. You need to get your money on this now, is my opinion. Okay? And let me show you why. So 109 is a good value, right? So let's go back 5 years. What we're going to do. We're going to go back 5 years. We're going to go back to something in the Sun and Moon era. We're going to 2017, 2018, somewhere around in there. Let's look here. Let's pick Forbidden Light. Forbidden Light. Let's click on Forbidden Light. It's at 603.48, and it's been going up. It's up 107%. So at some point this was worth 300 and something, right? It has went way up. Total value range 292 to 603. Okay, so that has went way up. The reason I like this site is not because it skips around like that, because it doesn't normally do that, but you can see the card values, and you get the top 10 cards right here at the top. 10 most valuable Pokemon cards in Forbidden Light. You have your Lucaria GX, and then you have your Greninja GX right here. Top 2 cards. Neither one of them even worth over 50. Then you got a few more cards in here. There are a lot of rainbow cards in here, and none of them are really barely worth over 20 bucks. Okay, not a big value. If you know anything about this set, you know that already. The rainbow cards hold this set up, and they're not even worth that much. The value is very comparable to a Battle Styles, right? You look at the cards in Battle Styles, very comparable. Okay. So if we look at the Forbidden Lights, I want you to look at how much this is worth. Forbidden Lights, whoops, didn't copy it. Forbidden Light booster box. Let's see how much it's worth. 5 years later, $282.45, right? And it's been dropping. It's at $282.45 and it's been dropping it. It was over $320 at one point. You see that? Over $320. It has taken a huge loss, and it's just looked like it's starting to stabilize a little bit. See that? That flat line right there? It went all the way up above 320, 321, then it started dropping. It's back down to 280. Either way, either way, you know people were buying that booster box at 85, 90 bucks. 85 or 90 bucks. People were fire selling that. It wasn't that great. And now it's worth 282, and it got up to 320. If you buy Battle Styles, and 5 years from now, if you buy it at 109 right now, and you make, what is that? I don't know, 140, 50%, almost, I would say that's almost 200%. You triple your money. If you're in the stock market and you triple your money like that, you are jumping up and down. You're going crazy. You're the happiest man in the world. And let me tell you the 5-year plan. You buy boxes now. You find these cheap deals. Battle Styles. Chilling Reigns is still in a decent pricing. And there's a few others I'm going to take a look at. Vivid Voltage, maybe. I'm going to look in that and do a video on that one. Astral Radiance and a few of these other ones I'm going to take a really close look at and come back to you guys and show you. Everybody knows Chilling Reigns is a hot product right now. I'm going to show you that one. And there's a few others I'm going to go through, but you buy these boxes now, okay? You stack them away. You buy cases, not just one box. If you can't afford a case, understand it. Just get a box. Get two if you can only get two, okay? Get what you can afford, right? Get what you can afford. You put them back, okay? If it doubles or triples in 5 years, in less than 5 years, great. Then you can make this plan happen faster. You put them away. When that time comes and you see the price has went up, and I think on Battle Styles can go up to about 250. That's my opinion, at least 250. You take that. You take 3 out of that case, and you sell it. You keep your other 3, and you keep that in your stock. You use the money you make off that, which is going to be what? If you do get, let's say you only get 200, 2, 4, 6, $600. That gives you enough to buy another case of something new that's out, right? That's going to give you right around the money to buy something new that's similar to Battle Styles or one of these other ones. Put it back, okay? You flip it, and you flip it, and you flip it. That's a long-term plan. You flip it, and you can buy your cases. And I would say Battle Styles probably within a couple of years. It's not. I don't think it's going to take that long. But let's look at some other sets that are a little bit newer, that are closer to Battle Styles value, right? Can't use Team Up or any of those. They're way too expensive. I mean, Forbidden Light is probably one of the best ones. Hidden Fates. Let's see. Sword and Shield base set. Sword and Shield base. Let's just take a look at Rebel Clash. I have not looked at either one of these. Okay, these are nowhere near as old as the other one, right? But let's pull it up on this side over here. Control V. I looked at Crimson too. We're going to look at that as well. Let's see. Booster box. Right? Nowhere near as old. It's only a few years old. Look at that. Nobody is on Sword and Shield, okay? That thing is worth $400 and something, man. It's worth less than Battle Styles. Ain't nobody on no Sword and Shield base set. Nobody cares about Sword and Shield base. I haven't had anybody talking about Sword and Shield base set. Have you? Look at the value of it. Look at the cards that are in it. Less than 40, less than 50, less than 30. All these other cards, you got a few 20s, and all of them drop. It's like a Battle Style reprint right there. I'm not saying the cards look the same, but I'm saying the value looks the same. Look at where it's at. Look at where it's at. When did this release? Let's see when the Sword and Shield. When did Sword... I can't spell. And Shield base set release. Let's see here. When did Sword and Shield base set release? TCG. Dun, 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 dun. Sword and Shield base set, TCG Pokemon cards game. This set is in the da 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 da. It was released Let's see. Set number, release date, February of 2020. This set is not exactly 3 years old in a couple days. Exactly 3 years old. Sword and Shield base set. Nobody likes Sword. I haven't heard anybody talk about Sword and Shield base set that I know. Right? And look at the value of Sword and Shield base set. $284.95 and climbing. And climbing. In the last month, it's going crazy. You know why? There ain't going to be no reprints of Sword and Shield base set. 99% chance. My opinion. Right? No reprints. This thing is constantly climbing. Constantly climbing. In the last year, it's already went from 200 up. I feel like Battle Styles is going to get to that point. This is a 5-year plan, but I feel like you could probably do this in about a year and a half to 2 years. Battle Styles is going to constantly increase. If they don't reprint it, it's really going to go up. The reason I don't want to talk about anything too much before Battle Styles is I'm worried they are going to have a reprint. There's no printing going on at all right now. Everybody knows that there's a problem. They're not getting any product out. They're only coming out with this Crown Zenith. I guess they're changing the printers. I don't know what's going on to set up for the new set. But there's nothing coming out right now. If there's a reprint of some Evolving Skies or Chilling Reigns or some of the newer sets, then that's going to drop their value some. But and if you want to try to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to see what the reprints are. Figure they'll reprint some Silver Tempest, some Lost Origins, maybe some Astral Radiant, some Brilliant Stars, Fusion Strike. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to go back to Evolving Skies. Just to be honest with you, Chilling Reign. I don't think they're going to go back that far. I think they're going to stop around Fusion Strike. They might hit Evolving Skies with one just because the price is so high and they could really make some money off of it. I don't know if they're going to touch Chilling Reign, and I really feel like Battle Styles is out of the question. But that's what I'm looking at. You look at a set. You look at these sets. The Crimson Invasion. That was one of the worst sets, man. Crimson Invasion. This was a garbage set. It's like 2016 it came out. It's still up at 168. When you look at Crimson Invasion, I had it up here early. It's at 168. Let's go back to it. Got it right here. It's at 168, man. This thing was trash. It went all the way up to 172. It's going down right now. It doesn't have a great value. Over last year, it went up to 155, all the way up to 182, back down to 170. It's fluctuating probably in between 170 and 160. I mean, 180 and 160, $20, just humping along. And you see that that's starting to flatten out. You notice that line starting to flatten out, and then what happens when it flattens out? It's going to slowly start going up again. You want to get an older set that a lot of people don't care about, and you might make some money on? Crimson Invasion. That's the kind of set you want to look at. It just went through a dip. It's got a little low still coming here, not much, and it's in my opinion, that's going to increase. That's going to increase, but that's a whole nother video. The real video is about Battle Styles. Forbidden Lights, Sword and Shield base set. Those are two really good examples. Sword and Shield base set, a lot newer one that nobody was really on. It's already up at 284 and it's been climbing. Forbidden Light, it's a 5-6-year-old set. It's running about the same price and it got way higher. I feel like Battle Styles is going to hit that 250. It's going to hit maybe if it really makes a run, it'll hit the 300. But I really feel like the 250 range is where we're going to end at with that, and it's going to ride there for a long time. It may, as time goes by, 10 years from now, it might be worth 300, 350. But I feel like if you can, afford a couple boxes of that, a case of that, that's a good investment. I really feel like it's a double or more your money there, and that's how I've been looking at it. Y'all see what I'm doing now. I'm really just kind of going back and forth, looking at the prices, what the values are of the cards, and how similar sets have held up. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the research I'm doing. Definitely like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'll be posting a lot more videos like this. There's a ton of material to go through here. There's a ton of sets to go through. I will touch on some Sun and Moon ones, kind of like Crimson Invasion, that are sleepers in my opinion. that still are at a good price if you want to buy something that's at least a little bit older. I think there may be some other sets even further back that I'm looking through right now, and we're gonna use the same kind of comparison, so you'll understand why why I'm picking these sets. Um, but if you're still watching this video, I appreciate it. If it was confusing to you or if you didn't understand, like I said, leave a comment, ask questions. I'll be more than glad to one-on-one talk with you back and forth and explain to you why I feel the way I feel. And if you feel like I'm wrong, tell me. Please tell me. What I'm missing, if I'm missing something. But I feel like this is a solid plan. A battle style is a good buy right now, and it's a good double your money. That's my opinion. But like I said, if you're still watching this video, thank you. Thank you for your support. I don't make money off of this right now. I do all of this on my own time, just because I love it. And I appreciate y'all very much. But like I said, like, follow, subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave me some comments, and we'll see you on the next video, which will be tomorrow. I hope you love it. I hope you come back. It's great to be a TCG kid. Y'all have a great night. Oh, Shazam! We did it.